John Sagavan, as Spike made the list. It keeps coming June. John.
Good John.
So yeah,
Questionable.
huh?
Questionable.
What?
If it's the
good John.
Is John ever good though?
Yeah.
It's just never bad.
John never dies, bro. That's all it is. It just never dies. It'll always it's like the cesspit at the bottom of the barrel. It's like we have those nice cards that we enjoy to play.
Do I know anyone in chat?
We can check.
Hey, there we go. I think that's Anshin.
With J Payne.
Lost Girl.
Oh, is that Anshin? Oh, cool. Yeah, I was wondering who it was. I was like, why are you not playing here?
I know Xenos as well.
Xenos is Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. So wish me happy birthday, which is cool. The Fairists, Kaylee, Lonray. It says 5, but I never get this thing. It's like it says 5
Yeah, there's
years.
always a discrepancy.
Maybe I must.
It does that even when I check other streams. That's all.
Yeah, it just lags. Yeah. So let's update the stream decker. So where's Jo here?
Damn, I should have played that deck.
You should have played John.
And the blue-white deck.
You're not loaning out, eh?
Yeah.
This is what happens whenever I loan out Hammer Time. It does better than I do. And I'm like, come on.
It's fine.
Yeah,
There's
it's fun.
something about Joe. If you lend him your deck, he's going to do something with
Yeah, yes. So the next one is Jacques. So both John players were given the opportunity to play, not like they didn't John them out.
I don't know, hey, playing against him with Amulet, he casts the damping sphere.
Yeah, this is why our Magic community doesn't survive. There's no commitment to the game, bro. It's just like about to make the finals, and then it's like, yeah, I'm gonna tap out. It's not like I've got a flight in an hour to get back home. It's like, okay, so turn 1.
Is there a way to make that bigger so we can actually?
Yeah, we can make this bigger. We can go across like that. Yeah, we don't really need to. So I'm gonna put you. So semi-finals in Thoughtseize. 18. Let me just do this. Yeah.
Oh, he really wasn't lying when he said I'm going to turn 1 thoughts easy.
So turn 1 Thoughtseize picking up Prismatic Engine.
Okay, nice. Yeah,
I didn't see what is in the rest of the hand.
that was pretty quick.
Saga turn 2.
Yeah, it feels so good to have someone else to talk, not me.
So you're not talking to yourself like a madman.
Dude, I've been doing that the whole day.
Dude, I thought you were going to say you're doing that your whole life.
I do. Don't we all talk to ourselves the whole time?
So I think it's a you problem.
What, you don't have an internal monologue?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
My birthday wish is to have John in the final, but that's not because I don't want Joe not to win. It's just.
No, we want him to win so we can buy us dinner.
Yeah.
So that should be your birthday wish.
Yeah, no, so I can pay for all the cappuccinos. So I don't have to worry about admin for the. Okay, tab 2. I don't worry about dinner, just sort that balance out.
So Jared just went Glacial Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Played a Visager. Does Jacques have mana issues here? Something.
Did not his land draw? So what is that from J.O.? Is it a scry? So just playing so just the card he's drawn. So J.O. being nice for us, showing us what he's got. He's got 2 Teferis, 1 big Teferi, 2 small Teferis, and an island. Yeah. How many snappies are there? 3 snappies. Oh, this makes me so happy to see Snapcaster.
So I wonder if he's going to attack in and hope for a token.
A big Teferi. I was gonna bounce the Saga, make the token. Yeah, Saga to hand for Jacques. So this, so both John decks really struggling against control. I mean, they go to both long games, but it feels like the control deck is far more value.
It might actually be reception.
Yeah, you can. Do you want to go on the Wi-Fi?
I am on the Wi-Fi, so it must be their side. It's supposed to be like ready like 3 minutes ago. Normally, I'm just saying it's weird. That normally doesn't happen.
Yeah, we're discussing food options here while we haven't actually, this is the venue.
Yeah.
This my home has no food. There's no feasting happening here. Okay, so that was another thought. Inquisition there.
What was? Is that opt? I think that's the alt art or opt above the prismatic.
Yes, the Japanese opt. Prismatic ending taken out.
So why is Jacques so scared of these prismatic endings for now? Is he holding
Ragavan?
maybe a Goif?
Mm-hmm.
It's Jo should probably play another Teferi and bounce Saga. Yeah.
Yeah, just keep the tempo on. Just keep the mana denial on for against Jacques. And he took the trade with the token. Mm-hmm. So playing Saga.
Hope he has a March of the
Otherworldly Life.
Yeah.
Well,
That'll just be brutal.
That card has just been destroying. Yeah. And Flooded Strand from Joe.
I wonder, is he going to play that Teferi now?
Big Teferi?
Yeah.
He needs a land drop?
I think he made it. He's fetching. He's fetching right
so
now.
He's going to 19. Julian, if you can check the life total, appreciate it. On that side. If you go around on the life totals, just to confirm. Yeah, now we've got some. Now we've got floor assistant in the commentary booth.
That's your prize if you come out last.
Good.
Yeah, so he plays a Teferi of. I'm assuming he.
Yeah, just watch. They can also hear sometimes. Just the echo. Yeah.
Is it bad?
Relatively, because there's no background noise with all the people talking now, so it makes it easier. So just.
So I had to check your gate quick. What do you want me to check?
Life totals. Yeah.
Where do I check on the?
Yeah. One of them has a pad. Yeah, one of them has a pad. Or it's probably 17, 19.
Of which table?
The feature one, Geo and thing. 18 all. Cool. Thanks, Jacques. Yeah, Jacques, the one. It brings the dice in, helps us out the life totals. Thanks, guys. Yeah. So plussing Teferi. Playing glacial. What's another glacial fortress? What's the Mystic Gate? Yeah, that's the one. Snapcaster. Playing Otherworldly. Yeah, exiling. Yeah, nice. This is nice. So as I said,
it tags an enchantment.
Yeah.
It's brutal. So yeah.
Yeah, it's very brutal.
We thought Jacques had mana issues.
Yep, there we go. Jacques knows this is running the wall already. Just saying, it's done. It's back into action. Just to we had like a second feature match.
Yeah, because the glare is pretty bad.
Yeah, no, the quality. I think the resolution's also not a little. So it's just there as a backup, so that we have Magic's kind of running. Before we used to have kind of two matches with the different groups, so you could always as the group one play finished, you always had another one. So it was a nice way of keeping the string rolling on the same table. Where here with the groups we kind of had a bit longer, and we don't have that option because everyone's kind of tied into the matches. So that's kind of nice about the groups. It kind of moves a little bit faster. So you could feel how this day was a bit longer than the usual ones, because we had three pairs instead of just two pairs. And
it must have been a lot easier for you to manage as well.
It's actually gotten a lot easier because I've figured out how to do the tournament. So each group, there's this one software that I've online tournament organizer that's really helped kind of put everything together. So I think they're both fetching. So it's 19 on Geo side, and 17, no Inquisition, eh? From Shock. So I just think it's a fetch, and then or a fetch or a basic.
So is that a 1-2 Goif? Yeah.
Yeah. Baby waves. Sec.
I wonder if he was just playing that Goif as bait so that Liliana would be open if Jo prismatic it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. How do I close this?
Just slide it.
Because they can.
Yeah, there's it. Yeah, cool. Yeah. It's not as loud. That's why we're trying to keep. We try to keep the cards in hand. We will just discuss more about possibilities and probabilities than actual kind of decks. So Lily coming down.
Yeah.
So possibly, yeah, looking at that. Is that a
If you have a
counter?
Kana, you got a Kana.
Yeah, there we go. Counters. Is that a spell pierce?
Yeah, it's a spell pierce.
Oh, nothing better than spell piercing Lily.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, nothing better than getting value out of spell pierce.
Yeah.
You know. You know, they always get terrible towards the end of the game.
I think Jo would have taken 3 from that attack. Planeswalker, instant.
Yeah,
So he should be on 16.
yeah. Is that a Tomador? What's it? The Tomadai?
Nah, that's a normal die.
No, there's like a half on it.
Really?
Yeah, look there.
Maybe.
It's a 1/2, I think. A 2. So down to
he
2. Down
takes another.
Down to 13. So draw. Oh,
Well, that's brutal.
oh! Jacques was waiting for that. He actually wanted to play against the Dryad players or the Amulet players. Just wipe out all the lands. You know, as powerful as Dryad can also be kind of brutal and sending Jo back into the Stone Age. Whatsies? Solitude, pitching to Fury. So gaining 3 life for Jacques to 21.
Oh, luckily that Boyle there has a lot of backup plans.
Yeah, that Boyle didn't like throw me that far back. Just obviously a big tempo loss.
I see you've got a Ponza play in your chat.
Yeah, he was from the UK. Jay Payne talking about just watching some Paper Magic with us. The UK trying to start a scene there, and I was like, everyone's got better scenes than us right now.
I mean,
You know, like anything in
dude,
Europe.
we're in South Africa. We can't compare our scene to anywhere.
We're in the sticks, bro. Like we're lucky to even get cards.
Dude, we play with lions walking around in the back.
It really is strange to me. I mean, when I was in Cyprus last time, there was a few pro players. Even LSV was there at one point. Some people got a photo with him in a Cypriot Magic. I mean, Cyprus is a tiny island.
I mean, I would love to. I want to see Marshall Sutcliffe because he's an inspiration for his commentary and like, you know, it's also entertaining in terms of, you know, comments and when him and LSV are doing the Pro Tour coverages.
Oh, it's always great.
Yeah, it's always amazing. It's such high level competition, such a high level.
I also dig Riley Knight.
Riley's cool. Riley's amazing.
And
So,
Patrick Sullivan and Cedric.
Attacking for 3. Yeah, Cedric's cool as well. Yeah, I mean, if you look at all the things.
They're awesome. They're just awesome.
I like Todd's like snarkiness.
Yeah.
You know, like I like that. You know, he's playing some Pioneer, some recently. So Pioneer's actually.
What is that?
That is a pirate spell. No.
And there's a Nihil. What's above that Nihil?
Is that a Pithing Needle? The new Pithing Needle. That horrible art. Opt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's on Teferi. Maybe probably little Teferi or big Teferi. Probably big Teferi because you're not really worried about little Teferi. You know, you're not.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, as I was about to log that's missing,
Yeah.
there it pops up.
How many minutes later?
Yeah.
It said it would
Seasoned
be
Pyromancer
okay,
coming
well,
down
like
to
4 minutes.
But like the arrival time.
yeah,
Because they usually give you an arrival time, estimated arrival time.
yeah. The hunger is real on the side, guys. The hunger is real.
No, so you can't claim.
Yeah.
No, the preparation
Yeah.
time was just like massively off.
Yeah.
It's the
So
worst.
Jacques deciding what to discard. So 21.
Yeah, JR really needs a verdict. Like
Yeah.
ASAP.
Yeah. We're running 4 though, eh? Or 2? 2 verdicts.
Main is 2. I don't know about side.
We can check the
I
side.
think there's 1.
Yeah, it's one side, yeah. Since your deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. JR likes
To
messing around with
Yeah,
it.
it takes out my what's the triumphs out of my deck when I lend it to him. I'm like, what's this? It's like I don't like tab lands. It's like you need
So
it.
afterwards, I need to give him an I told you so, because I told him don't play a third Halibut Fountain, rather play the Glacial Fortress to play around Boyle.
Normally he's pretty clever with what he's doing. He's got some weird takes.
Yeah.
but He's a good player.
Yeah. So this is so it's 1-1. Really fast games going here. Unlike the I'm also glad that we didn't get the same. What is it? Because if Stefan didn't drop, it would have been Stefan and
Oh, it would
Sebe-
have been a control mirror.
No, we had the control mirror on stream, and it was a 0-0 draw.
Oh dear.
Right, like
It
people like I just saw that like numbers on Twitch,
Yeah,
like
'cause
with
it's
like
small,
from
small,
like even like 11 people. I was just like just people dropping out, like tapping out, tap out,
Yeah.
tap.
I mean, me and the other amulet guy went to feature match, but that would have been crazy. You should have seen the hands that we had.
Yeah, it was with Hugh. That was, yeah, Amulet. I mean, Amulet. That matchup is always like who comes out faster for Horizon's event. Because I'm playing the,
Yeah.
so I'm playing what's it? The breach combo for that event, and those are the things that kill you. Any graveyard hate, so like just having like a main deck options that, sometimes you when these closed sideboard, closed deck list, excuse me, so those closed deck list tournaments, you don't know what to side into, and then you get juked out by some stupid card, and just having that option or having access to that versatility, you're not, it's not costing you a sideboard slot, but it's not costing you, but it has so much upside when you're in that position where you're like, because there's many times where I was just like, oh my god, I forgot to, like, you don't know if they got chalices or if they're playing like enchantments,
Yeah.
or there's many times been duped with rhinos with either EE or chalice on 0. So
The good old chalice on 0.
yeah, so that's why I forget. There's times where I've forgotten to. I was just like didn't side out Prismari commands, and then all of a sudden get there. I'm like, oh yeah, it's just like there we go. There's your answer. Deal with it, and it's done. Whereas Beseju kind of having that answer to enchantment's quite powerful. Also able to kill dryads.
Yep. And
yeah.
Belcher lands.
Lands. Oh yeah. And I think the Ren and 6 value engine of it is so good. I think that's what Brandon was playing against Jacques, and I think it just destroyed it. Just like Beseju, Loam,
Ghost
Beseju, Ghost Quarter, Loam,
So I think, he mulled. So this game is all about card advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you really don't want to mulligan with John
Mm-hmm.
as
Or-
far as possible.
Or against it as well, because with their discard spells, you're already down. Mulligan is already a disadvantage, and then all of a sudden discard spells on top of it, and you'll hear all the giant players talk about those interactions. And as a new player, you might think, oh, I need to get the best hand, and rather than keep an average hand that's playable,
Yeah.
versus and those the small percentage points that experience gives you that you can't really gain unless you test it out, play the 1,000 games, or just you don't have to make the same mistake, just listen to the pros.
Yeah. Learn from others' mistakes. That's the best way.
Yeah.
So what is that? Is that a overgrown tomb?
Overgrown Tomb 17, no, so 19. tapped. Flooded Strand. That was, so it's 19 as well. 19 apiece. Yeah, so this is the semi-finals if you're just tuning in.
So, is that a Tomagoyf? I wonder.
Yeah, it's a Tomagoyf. The new
I wonder if the Tomagoyf was just bait
for the
to clear the way.
yeah Thoughtseize kind of spell. Is this a land
Will
into
we see
Ren?
a dash Dragavan?
Is this a land into Ren? I think Ren is quite important here.
Yeah. Ren is one of the must-answer cards in this matchup.
Yeah, because the ultimate's huge.
Also, just the value. Like, it's,
Yeah.
it's card
Okay.
value. Okay, fortunately, it was a Goyf.
Yeah. So counter spell as well. Oh, opt.
Yeah, he only had 1 mana up after countering the Thoughtseize.
Mm-hmm. So
I wonder, does he have an ending? No ending.
no. Play. Attack for 4.
Yeah.
15.
I wonder if he's actually holding a Solitude, because you really don't want to be evoking that in this
Counter spell. Yeah.
snap counter.
Oh, yeah. I love that place. This makes me feel like wholesome.
Is that a miss land? Yeah.
17.
Miss land drop, so he does a resources in hand.
So it's 15, 13.
I'm assuming Jacques on 13, right?
Yeah. JO's on 13, right?
Jacques been fed shocking more.
13. Yeah, but he's also got a Shadow Spear, which allows him to. So I think that's what's kind of happening.
Oh, that's a play you really don't want to make.
Huh.
You don't want to be evoking Solitude in this matchup.
Yeah.
Because now you...
Down 2 cards. And did he exile a Verdict there? Oof. Counter spell? Snap cards. Oh, my boy, Snappy. Just pulling the work here.
I wonder if you could have taken a Tarmogoyf hit over there, because now you'd have the land to just clean it out. I would have considered taking the hit there.
Mm-hmm. Because then you're not a card down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a life flicker that can deal with this this Ren, which is now going to be pretty much unchecked.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to deal with... Yeah, getting the land drop. Oh, fetching.
I think he got back his... Oh.
What's it fetching for? Tap land, I'm guessing. So 14. And then Jacques should have went up to, was Tomgraph was a 4-4. 4-5.
I actually don't
I think
know.
it's 17. Cool. Fetch land.
I hope he has ending. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
At least that
Checks.
it
Random.
cushioned the blow a little from
Yeah.
the solitude. Still not great because he would have had Ventress up,
Yeah.
which is pretty huge at this
Pitching
stage
for
of the
that.
game.
And this, yeah. Because then it cycles Sky 2.
I opened the gate. I don't know if that's my delivery or who that is.
Yeah, just check. There should be the key on the thing.
The one with the blue remote.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming he's holding back the Snapcaster as a Ragavan blocker.
Yeah. Keeps the rags in check. So let me just double check the land totals of the solitude. So that's a result from the other table. Suggestion taking it down, I think. Yeah. Yeah, snap car. So we just move the die, so it's 13, 18. So Goif was actually a 6-5 with enchantments and
Oh, dressed out in the graveyard. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, that's a big Goif.
Yeah, so that's one of the attractions
that-
of this deck.
I think that's also the reason why JO went for the solitude to take. I mean, that's a half his life total down, from 15 down to 7, and then Ragavans and everything start to become a little bit threatening. You know, that's I think
Maybe I probably factored that.
yeah. I mean, if it's a 4, then yeah, you can take one on the
Yeah.
chin.
Maybe he knew he had answers to potential Rens as well.
Mm-hmm. To deal with all of those. So yeah, our other semi-final match where it goes to Subversion with blue-white.
Oh, is our stream frozen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks frozen.
Oh, the battery died.
Oh, we're back.
That battery pack lasted pretty long from the beginning of the game. So it's 10,
Was
18.
that a Lily that got counted? Yeah.
Apologies there, guys. And then the one battery pack just decided not to charge.
So Jacques Hellbent. He's Hellbent. This is where you want to be with Blue White. You've
Yeah.
out-resourced them.
Yeah. As I said, this was a big. It was a difficult matchup. So John just doesn't
So
do so.
Ragavan, I'll instantly take that trade.
Snap.
Let's see if he remembers to do his end of turn. Yep, he remembers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that a flashback deluge?
Mm-hmm. Every deluge.
Yeah, now this is where you start getting buried in card advantage.
Yeah. I think the marches are answering the prismatics. Sorry, not prismatic. Sagas are so huge in this matchup because it's kind of the alternate space for this Jund deck. You know, it just kind of gives it that, just a variance compared to the traditional Jund, like 1-for-1, and it just gives you that options of tutoring Shadow Spear. So yeah, it's looking like JO's game right now. It looks just JO looking away to, okay, there's his way of closing it out.
Yep.
Untapping 2
And
lands.
as far as I know, I think he still has Solitude in hand.
Yeah, so control was probably the best pick for this meta. Like the control decks were the ones that grinded it out. Jund did well against the diversity of
Spellbomb, that's not going to do anything.
just using it for the card draw, cycle it.
I wonder if Jane also brought in Shark Typhoons. This has to be a dead Ragavan. There's no way this survives.
Probably cycle for the shock type 1-2-2 or 3-3, block it, and then at least you got something to attack with. Yeah, you got 4 mana to cycle if he does have that.
I think maybe is he maybe holding a Solitude and wondering.
March for 1. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to. Yeah. Yeah, so we're reaching that period where it's almost.
End of turn out. This is the period we call garbage time.
I was gonna just say that. Like we're entering garbage time. Yeah. We're in the finals. You have to play it out. It's just one of the things you do. You know, you never know what can happen. Because modern is like one of those things. One misplay from your opponent and you're back in the game. I love how I put blue-white control. Always do that. With the B.
Oh yeah. No, this is not Orzhov control. Definitely not. There's a Saga.
I'm surprised black got B when B is like the blues are higher up on the color chart.
We'll have to ask.
Garfield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, blocking with the construct. Oh no, it was a 1-1 from the Seasoned Pyromancer tokens. Down to 8. Joe playing really well. Doing it for Brandon. Brandon just couldn't play his own bra.
Yeah.
Just
he played himself.
Yeah.
So is that Teferi on 7 now?
Mm-hmm.
So
2 more turns and then it's over.
Yeah, I wonder, does he have an answer for the Saga before the Pithing Needle comes down?
The Saga still has to go twice, right? Needs to.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, and I think this is it. Yeah. I think once we will get the concession once Ren also.
What is this, Wandering Emperor? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh jeez. Make it 2-2. Yeah, it's a 2-2, right? It's Yoken from Wandering Emperor. 2-2. Thoughtseize.
Is he going to do the classic Thoughtseize into concede?
See that it's done. See the writing on the wall.
Is that Otawara? And I didn't see what
just Otawara and the
he
prismatic ending.
Ending. Sure.
Yeah, that looks like alt art into an ending. Scry? Oh jeez. Just even throwing it to the side, like you can put it in exile.
Yeah.
It's not even doing anything, don't need the land drops. And yeah, that's 8. Wandering Emperor. Another token. I just put a +1/+1 on Solitude. Oh, that's great. Gain the life. Just push it out. So he takes 4 damage. 11. Goes up to 12.
Did he plus his Teferi?
Oh, actually 15. And down to 7. Now we need to get a life pad on the bottom. You know, like one that the guys like have on.
I think we need to get one of those giant die.
I want to make one, but I have to like figure out how to cut a tetra. What's it?
Hexagon.
Yeah, hex. Oh, that's it.
3D hexagon.
Yeah, yeah. I got
How to
to.
cut a dice.
No, yeah, 20-sided dice.
Yeah.
I watched a video, but geez, like I don't know if I've got the safety for that one. And it's got to be. I want to make a massive one, so I've got to like glue like 8 pieces of wood.
That
to,
would be epic.
yeah. But I mean, when guys are going into infinite life and stuff. So I was thinking of either doing the dial one.
Or you could just put those giant writing pads on the side.
Well, I mean, we can do there's different ways. The problem is like managing battery when I'm not at home. You know, like you can hear it's fine. You can plug it in, you know, and have an iPhone.
Oh no, those digital pads, they don't use battery.
Which one?
The one that Brandon uses.
Yeah, those notepads. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you can't really see them. Like especially if Brandon's writing. Oh my god.
Oh,
It's like I don't know. It's like he's not a doctor, but he's got that handwriting.
so that's a lily that resolved. Does it do anything? I wonder.
No.
Oh, it
Ending.
didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 colors. I think that's the
Cool.
fist bump. Good boy.
Fist bump.
Fist bump.
Fist bump.
Fist bump. Yeah, cool. That's cool. Yeah. So we're busy teaching Shadow, my dog, fist bumps. So if you hear us talking to a non-human being, that's Shadow.
Yeah. So Jayo is playing the play all your planeswalkers strategy.
Yeah, which is generally good in a modern thing if you get the tempo or the opportunity.
Oh,
So yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
nice. Jacques taking it down.
And that means Jayo is buying us dinner tonight.
Yeah. Sweet. So it's Jervis. Oh my god, guys, we are in for a long night. Blue white tempo. What's it? Blue white. What's it?
Control mirror.
Basically control mirror, but
One's a stone blade.
yeah, that's one. Blue white stone blade versus blue white control.
I do wonder how these matchups are gonna go.
I think it's in favor after watching Stefan. I think it's in favor of blue white.
Traditional Jayo.
Yeah.
Yeah, tradition. Yeah, I think so too.
I just think the answers and everything. However, there is some supreme verdicts. There are some